My name is Kelvin Macharia. I'm the founder and CEO of Sunrise Tracking. So Sunrise Tracking is a security company that deals with authentic, innovative security solutions for both vehicles and building. So what we do specifically is to assist people who have assets, to manage them and secure them in one way or the other, as well as to be able to have a system that can be able to enhance their efficiency in
I'm
terms of
going to stop you right
operation.
there. You said you are the founder and CEO of the company is called?
Sunrise Tracking.
Sunrise Tracking. How old are you, Kelvin?
I'm 25 years old.
Right? You're 25 years old and you're a founder and a CEO.
Yeah, it's all about trying to reach your potential as a young person and having a purpose in life. Then that's basically what pushed me to be able to think of what I can be able to be in this society.
Well, you know, that sounds great, but I've been trying to push for my potential as well. I'm not yet a CEO, but hopefully I'll get there. Now, so this company that you founded, how did this come to you, and how were you able to pull it off being so young?
I started Sunrise Tracking in the year 2011. This was just immediately after my high school studies. So immediately
After high school?
Yeah. Immediately I cleared high school, I felt like there's a need for me to be independent. I felt like there's a need for me to be part of the change that we need in our society. So I sat down and thought, as in, what kind of business, what kind of enterprise can I be able to start? And then during the same time, my uncle was carjacked. So he was carjacked at the doorstep of his home. Then since the day, he never recovered his vehicle. So for me, it really bothered me that it's very unfortunate when you work so hard to be able to secure some asset, then someone just come from nowhere and be able to take it very easy. So that's now when I thought, like, I need to do something. And I just sat down with the help of my innovative skills. I could be able to learn how to be able to develop GPS, GPRS, and GPRS modules. Then out of that, I decided, as in, this is it, I'll go for Sunrise Tracking.
Well, I'd like to say on behalf of high school students everywhere that you are a true inspiration. Now, this year's theme at TEDxYouth is Made in the Future. Having done all that you've done, what's in the future for you, both as a businessman and a CEO, and as just Kelvin?
For me, I think the future is great, and I would like to tell even all the young people out there that the future is great, but it depends on how we handle it as per now, at the current moment. My journey since I started my company for the past 4 years, I've received different accolades, international, local, different recognition. Just to mention, I was among the top 40 under 40. Basically, I'm among top 40 under 40 men in Kenya, 2014, by the Business Daily. And then at the beginning of the year, I was mentioned among being top 30 under 30 most promising young entrepreneurs in Africa by Forbes. And then I was lucky to go to States between April and August this year, where I had gone for Mandela Washington Fellowship. This is a program that deals with empowering young African leaders across Africa for them to be able to learn more skills in what they are doing and be able to impact more people. So for me, I feel like the future for me, I'm looking myself in the next 10 years from now. I want to quit business and join policy making, more so things concerning the young people, the youths.
Okay, so you just said you're going to leave your probably well-paying job as a CEO to take on a slightly less glorious position in policy. You know how that sounds to a lot of people, right?
Sure.
So clearly, I'm taking from this that money does not motivate you. You're not interested in money. What does motivate you? What are you passionate about?
For me, basically, as a matter of fact, monetary value doesn't motivate me at all. I always feel like empowering the young people is what brings the change that we need. I feel like it will be very unfortunate for me to keep on working, and I can be able to get all the resources. I can be able to be even top 10 or top whatever number is in terms of being a business person. But we're having a lot of young people outside there who are not empowered. These are young people who have talent. We have seen here several speakers, people who have talent.
Oh, yes.
People have talents either in art, people have talents either in their different mission they have for the environment. So for me, I feel like for the young people, we need to empower them. And for us to be able to empower them, we need to have good policies, policies that are being followed to the letter, policies that are favorable for these young people to get motivated in the course they're doing. So I feel like being among the people who are doing the policy making and making sure that these policies are being addressed accordingly, as in we are going to have a lot of young Kelvins who are growing, and as a result, we'll have a better Kenya which is stable and it's doing well economically.
So you're going to be part of the team building the next Kelvins.
Yeah, that's it.
What would you like to say to the youth all around who are watching this, who are seated in this auditorium, who look up to you? What is your philosophy?
My philosophy has always been truth to yourself. You may find that sometimes you're in your classwork, you're doing your classwork, sometimes you're reading in your room and you're doing some studies or you're doing some activities. It's very important for you to be true to yourself. Be true to yourself in whatever you're doing. Whether you're doing sports, whether you're doing personal calls, whether you're doing activities for someone else, whether you're doing probably some coaching to someone else, just be true to yourself. Remember that every great successful person always, they have that aspect of being real, doing the right thing at the right time, and let it be like always.
What do you say keeps you grounded?
For me, basically, what keeps me grounded is the aspect that...
Because I'm sure there's a lot of people, trying to get in your inner circle because, you look very successful and it would look good to them to be attached to someone like you. What keeps you grounded from all the noise?
What normally keep me grounded is basically, I always have a drive and a passion on what I'm doing. So for me, I always feel like if right now I believe I should be working and not going out for party, I should always stick to what's right for me to do then. Because I always see a station whereby, like entrepreneurship for me is that kind of life that I'm living right now. Not many people would like to live like me, but soon I'll spend the rest of my life like many people would like to, but they won't be able to do so. So I think it's very important. If right now you feel like you are a student and you need to do your studies, just take your time to do your studies. Don't keep on engaging with other activities which are not relevant as per them.
Well, you've heard it from the CEO himself. Stay grounded, be true to yourself, and the rest will follow. Thank you very much for your time, Kelvin. I'm sure you're an extremely busy man.
Thank you very much.